random Polytopia information you probably didn't know. Part 1 of, I don't know how many parts this will be, because I don't know how much random information I know. Anyway, you know Mindbenders, those units that people say are very useless? Well, if you're playing with the Illyrian tribe, there may be a use for them. You see, Mindbenders can't mindbend after moving. That would make them ridiculously overpowered. But Illyrian bends that rule. Insert comedy drum sound here. Anyway, ignore my bad puns. But using Politars, you can push them into a giant. And because you technically haven't moved it, because pushing a unit with a Politar doesn't count as it moving, it can technically attack after moving, or convert after moving. Same with healing, so I mean, if you need to get a quick healer into the battle, that's always an option. Obviously, unfortunately, this feature is very limited to the Illyrian tribe only, as far as my knowledge goes, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. This is a little video showcasing this in action. I did make this in pass and play. I'm not going to try to get this in an actual game. That is ridiculously difficult to do, which is why I would not recommend anyone trying to do it in the first place unless you want bragging rights among your friend group. So as you can see with this video, I'm going to end up pushing I'm going to enchant animals which will push the Mindbender. Eventually it will go next to this giant and convert it. Obviously, like I said, don't try go for this in an actual game. It's ridiculously unlikely that you'll pull it off. But I mean, hey, I can't stop you and I won't stop you. It would be very cool to see people actually do it in real games. The next little bit of information is, I feel like this one's really useless, but you can make a unit that has 1 movement move 3 tiles, and this is the very specific way you can do it, which is using a road on a unit with 1 tile, because roads double a unit's movement, meaning with roads you can make that warrior move 2 tiles, but then where do you get the 3rd tile from? You can only make it move 2 tiles. Well, if you kill a unit, the unit that you use to kill will occupy the square that... God, sounds... One sec. I'm trying to think of a way to simplify this. Pretty much, if you kill a unit, your unit will move to where the enemy unit used to be. And that's technically the 3rd tile. It's very useless, like, it has no practical use, but I mean, you could make riders go technically 8 tiles using... 9 tiles, actually, using roads and then rider bounces. This video just demonstrates that. When I put down the 2 roads, you can see it moves 2 tiles. I check it, you see 1 movement, which means it can only move 1 tile. There's the 2, and then it's the 3rd. Very useless. Like, there is no need to know this information. It helps you in no way. Some more very useless information for you. It is impossible for the Illyrian to enchant the Polaris animal. I'm not sure what the name is. I don't plan on finding the name. But because whenever you capture a village, the terrain resets to your terrain, and Polaris units cannot freeze terrain inside of your border, you physically cannot get the Polaris animal as a Polytar. I challenge anyone to try and do it. If you do, show me. I would love to be proven wrong.